You so much. Bear with me just a sec while I get my computer set up. This is our usual routine we got going here. All right, actually it's set up really quickly, so sometimes it does and sometimes it doesn't. All right, I'm gonna have a seat. And today we are gonna use up some scraps. But before, oh, hold on, mine went into commercial. Hang on one sec, everybody. Let me do skip. Okay. Before we get into using up our scraps, I wanted to mention to you and say thank you to Claudia at Claudia Angel 5871 for joining membership. And also thank you to Jessie of Jessie Journals and Unboxes. I want to thank you both for being members of my flock and members of my YouTube family and channel. So, also, just so that you guys know, a real quick plug about memberships. There's 4 levels. And you can click on the join. It won't make you join. It'll just give you all the information that you may or may not be interested in. So, at any rate, my friends, I gotta show you what I got myself into. First of all, here's my jars of scrappy trim, and we're gonna get into these today. And then, and here's another one. So we're gonna try to use as much of that trim as we possibly can. And then I have all of this that I pulled out. This is all kinds of stuff in here. And we even have wallpaper, and we have some frames and die cuts. And then I made some, what did I make? Oh, I made tags using washi tape the other day. Also with, what did I use with it? Matte medium. And I did that for a Discoveries in Mixed Media video. And that'll be coming out in April. So the tags turned out amazing. So keep your eyes open for that. But I have some scraps here. So we might get into that. And let me show you, let me move these back over. I have them kind of organized. Now they're just in a big pile, but that might be fun to sort of root through the pile and, you know, pick out the things that we need. I grabbed some bulb pins because it's fun to add charms to things. So I grabbed my charms. I tried to get everything handy so that we can just dive in and have a good time. And I also got my button bin ready just in case we want to add buttons. So I've got that handy next to me. So if you want to craft along with me today and you want to use up some scraps and things, you could gather up some items and just have them around you, have them on your table so that you can just dive right in and start playing. All right, now let me show you what we are going to be embellishing today. Okay, so this is so funny how I actually ended up getting into this whole thing. But I gotta tell you the story. So I had a bunch of parchment paper that what did I use it for? I used it for something crafty, but then I didn't need it. Oh yeah, I remember now. I was stiffening fabric and I used the parchment paper because this is the non-sticky parchment, like nothing can stick to it. So I did the stiffening of the fabric on the parchment paper, and then once I peeled the fabric off, I had like all this parchment paper left over, and I didn't have the heart to throw it in the trash. So I thought to myself, well, let's use it. Let's make some scrappy pads. So I did, and here's one pile, and here's the other pile. So we have a couple of different styles. We have some that have the cotton, so you can see I used some of my leftover fabrics as well. So I used some cotton, I used the parchment paper, and then I grabbed scraps out of my scrap folders. And I tried to color coordinate or style coordinate them. And so this one's got like a lot of black and white photographs in it, a little splash of pink lined paper, just to bring some lightness into it. But you'll notice these old photos in here. They're magazine photos, or book photos, but they're in there. And so they're kind of cool. And then we have black like on one side of the paper, but white on the other. And then we get to the back. So some of them have very vintagey feeling, so I'd like to embellish the outside with that same feeling. So that's what we'd like to do today. So we got the cotton. That's this whole pile right here is full of cotton. And just because it has cotton on it doesn't necessarily mean it's vintagey. Like this one's a purple cotton. And so I tried to do florals and tried to get some purples in there. And, you know, just kind of had fun with that. And here's another fabric one. This was a small fabric scrap, but it still works. And then there's just a variety of papers in this one. And then we have these that I used this, I think I got all of this fabric off of a pillow sham, and I used the sham for something else. So I ended up making all of these. And I think I used up the entire trim or frill of that pillow sham. And you can see I sewed it on, and you can see that here I have, oh, this was so fun to do. I took a doily that was sent to me in Happy Mail. Thank you, my Happy Mail friends. And I had some Elmer's glue, which I didn't really want to keep anymore, and I didn't want to throw it away. I didn't want to waste it. So I put it on this, and it made it nice and stiff. Like it's soft, but it won't tear. So I thought that was kind of fun. So I did that with a couple of them. Even the back has some of that. So that was kind of fun. So I got these together, a whole stack that I was able to use up all that fabric. And then digging into my stash even further, I used this, and then this, what was this called? This paper, parchment paper, and then some scraps. And some of these have like a country flavor to them. So I'm not sure how we'll decorate those, but we will. I probably don't have a lot of stuff in my stash, but we'll find something. This is napkin. So I thought, you know what, while I'm making these little scrappy pads and I sewed them all together, let's use some napkin, and it feels so nice and so soft. And for these, I tried to add purple papers. All right, so super easy. I just got my papers, cut them to size, or tore them to size, whatever, and then ran it through my sewing machine. It was that easy, like super fast. And I spent just maybe an hour whipping these up. This was scrap from a dress. I had used the other fabric to cover a journal, so I thought this was fun, very summery, great scrappy pad. Probably add a little embellishment here, or maybe do something on the front. And so this is what we have to play with today. Here was some vellum scrap that I had, so I just added that to some pretty papers. So let's get started, okay, my friends? I think what we'll do is let's start with the fabric ones first. I'm going to set these aside because there's no way we're getting through the whole stack today, I don't think. I mean, unless I'm really powering through, which, hey, you never know. But let's go ahead and think about just starting with some of these fabric ones. So this one's got a summer flare. Let's go ahead and see if I've got something. Nothing is going to stick to this because it's non-stickable parchment paper, but we can work up here for this one. And I wonder, oh gosh, if it would stick to this, that sure would be cute. Oh, hold on, I see somebody in the chat. Hi, Susie. For some reason, my computer's cut off. There we go. I can see you now. I don't know why it's looking a little bit weird. But anyway, hi, Susie. Welcome. So, Susie, if you know anything besides, we could sew this on here, but I am not going to do that because that's paper. It would be cool, though, if I could get this to stick, but we might have to reserve that for a bigger piece of fabric like this. Although I don't know if there's summery stuff in here. Let's look. No, this is a real neutral one. Oh, no, actually, let me flip it over. This one's got some cute stuff in it. Let's have a look. We have some blues, and we have these ladies. Okay, let's fun this up a little bit. Let's go ahead and use these and something else. Let's grab some pink trim. Look, this was just balled up on my desk, and I was like, oh, where did that come from? So we'll go ahead and use that. So Susie, tell me how you're doing today. What you got going on? Are you crafting along? Are you just hanging out? Let me know. So happy to see you. Yeah, let's go right across here with this, and then we'll adhere these. I did warm up my hot glue gun, so that's ready to go for us. Ashamed to cover the stitching, honestly, but there's still stitching on the back that we can see. So when this gets flipped over, we'll still be able to see the stitching. All right, and I wonder, speaking of, here, let me get that out of the way. I have another piece, and I wonder if we should really go all out and decorate this down here as well, or I could do the back. Well, I would like the front. I would like people to know that this is the front, so I think I'll leave the back plain. Let's do that, and then let's save this for another one because it's pretty darn cute. As a matter of fact, look at this. Yeah, let's do that. And then we'll figure out what else we're gonna put on there. There we go. So I hope you guys are using up some scraps. Hi, Jake's wife. Oh, tell me your name again. I'm so sorry. I'm not great with remembering names, so I know you mentioned it in the last live, but let me know. Remind me, please. Thank you. Let me know how you're doing today. Oh, Susie, you're just hanging out. You have to go, though. Oh, darn. Well, I'm glad that you came by to say hello. I always love it when you come. You're always so fun, and you always have such great suggestions, and I really appreciate it. Cindy, and you have tried to change it. Your name? Let me know. Let me know what that means. I'm not sure what that... I don't know the context of that. You're at lunch and watching. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you enjoy my lives. That's awesome. That's awesome. Susie, I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I appreciate you popping in. That's so nice. So nice. So, from Jake's wife. Oh, so you tried to change your name. Yeah, it's not hard to do, actually. I'm trying to think. It's got to be something in studio, some way to do it in studio. Anywho, okay, this one is looking super cute. Let's go ahead and move this over here, and then we'll decide if we want to put a charm or something on there. But let's get this one trimmed up. And so Jake's wife, but I know you have a name. So tell me your actual name. If you're comfortable with that. I felt like last week you shared. If you're not comfortable, that is quite all right. No worries. Okay, that's going to look really, really super cute on there. The question's going to be, how do I want to adhere that? Hot glue, I think, would be a little too thick and heavy. I do have some 3-in-1. I don't want it to make a mess on the fabric, but I think that's what we'll try to use is the 3-in-1. And then I'll put something in between the fabric and the paper that's underneath of it, just so it doesn't soak through. Let's work on that. There we go. And then, do you think, let me know if you think there should be another layer of fabric underneath these flowers, or if you like it plain like that. Oh, you're Cindy. Oh, okay. I'm so sorry. I thought you were talking about Cindy A. Lewis and that she was team working trying to change your name. So my apologies. Okay, I got you. All right, you're trying to, I got you. Oh, and you're doing lives now. Oh, that's exciting. I didn't know that. Oh, that's very cool. No, it's okay. Sometimes when I'm creating and then I read the comments, my brain, it's hard to like shift from one to the other. And sometimes I read too fast and like I miss words and then I misunderstand everything. It's just the nature of the beast. Do you have that experience when you go live? You do understand. Okay, good. It's a lot to juggle, right? I mean, it's fun, but yeah, it's definitely a lot to juggle. So my 3-in-1's a little gooey, but that's okay. We're gonna try and do our best to, I gotta get it to the bottom of the bottle here. There we go. All right. We'll try our best to not make a mess with it. Maybe I'll just try to dab it like this, see if that'll work. That probably will. Okay, let's get that over there. Let me see if I can flip this over. Oh yeah, it is gooey. Once it dries though, it'll be fine. Let me grab I have a little, you know what I have, a little, where is it? It's missing. Spatula, there it is. Let's try to see if we can smooth this out with the spatula. That might be a little bit easier than trying to use my finger. So I might have to hit this with my heat gun later. It is stringy. Yeah, it's a little bit of a hot mess. Let me see if I can fix that. Okay, wow. We'll let it dry, maybe I pull some of this. You know what, hold on a second. I hate to be so particular, but I am that way, I am particular. So let me see if I can pull some of the strands off with this. I might not be able to, it might be too tedious and absolutely a bore snore, but if I can just get a few of them, that'll make me feel a little bit better. So yeah, I might have to hit that with my heat gun later to just see if I can flatten out this glue. Let me try it with my hand, hold on. Oh, you like the way it looks? Oh, good, thank you. I gotta smush these. You probably can't see it on camera, but there was like, some of this was like super stringy because, you know, it's getting older and it just didn't look good. Let me see if I can wipe some of that off. Okay, it's coming, some of it's coming off. There we go. That actually looks a lot better. I don't feel so bad about it now. Get some of that off. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to get a new bottle of 3-in-1. It's time. I've already thinned it down once. Have you ever noticed that you thin it down and it works for a little while, but then it just gets kind of wild and out of control? Let me know if you had that same experience. Okay, there we go. Good, good. Let me put this away because it's my nemesis today. I mean, look at it. It's just misbehaving all over the place. So that's why I've been using my hot glue gun so much lately, is because that glue just, oh my goodness, I just have such a time with it. Now I have it on my hands. Hang on one second. Let me find a piece of trash to clean my hand off with. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, all better now. Okay, so that's pretty good. Let's see about, we could hang a charm, but I think on this one, it would be better to put like a flat back of some sort. Hold on, I have a cute one on my desk. Hold on. Since we're trying to use the stuff on my desk, look at this. How cute is that? Let's use this. Let me, oh my gosh, my daughter stole my 3-in-1. Dang it. It's out on the porch. All right, Cindy, let me know if I should run out to the porch and get the 3-in-1 or suck it up and not do that and use something else. Let me get a flower. I'll use a flower. Hold on a second. Oh my gosh. I should have realized and remembered that she had taken it, and I should have gone and gotten it earlier today. Clearly I did not. All right, let's look for a flower that's got, no, 2 flowers is not gonna be good. Let's do maybe a butterfly. Since we have flowers here, let's do a butterfly. Let me see. I'll leave these handy though. Let's do a butterfly. He always gets your supplies. Oh, good. I'm glad I'm not the only one. It can be, I mean, I love it. I'm glad, you know, I'm glad they're being creative. I think that's wonderful. But geez, it's frustrating sometimes. All right, let me see if I can find in my pile of goodies something that would work, right? I must have put a butterfly out here somewhere amongst all of this stuff. I have a number. Okay, let me put the options. This is a little too grungy though, in my opinion. Yeah, let's not do a number. Let's do, oh, well, hold on now. I don't know, it's maybe too big. Let's see. Oh, I have a rabbit. Oh, check it. Oh, it's too big, darn. Now, if I had thought about that before, I could have put it down here. But then you can't really use the flip. Well, no, you could. You could flip the whole thing. Okay, that would have worked. Okay, we're gonna keep him handy. Let me open my box of goodies here and grab see if I've got a pink butterfly. somewhere. Here we go. Let's just get one of these guys out of here. I used all my tiny ones, but I think we can make this work. Yeah, that'll work perfectly fine. I can get rid of this now. Butterfly good. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do this right here. What do you say? I like it. And then I'll finish cleaning up the glue later. All right, we're gonna use the hot glue because we're going onto fabric. There, and actually, just in case that wants to seep through a little, I'm gonna pop that under there so I can really press it down. So I wanna tell you what I did the other day. I was making some really cool tags out of washi tape and matte medium. They turned out great, can't wait to show you guys. And my friend, my sweet, sweet friend, Christine of Kawaii Mimo Love, sent me some patches, and I was able to iron the patches onto some of the tags, and that was a lot of fun. So just so you know, you can do that. I did use actually parchment paper in between so that, where did that blob come from? Anyway, so that it wouldn't burn the paper, and it worked great. So just so you know. All right, what do you think? I'm pretty happy with our first one. I do feel like it could use like some little sparkly gems right here, and so I'll probably put 3 small gems when I can get a hold of my gem tack, because I'm definitely gonna wanna use gem tack for that. All right, let's bring this one over. So this one has a small top. I think I'd like to do 3 gems up here as well, but maybe let's think about if we can find a charm to put on there. That could be good. Whoops, where did my little, here they are. Let's see if we have a charm that we like. Let's find out. Let's look inside. Yeah, it was so cool. So I ended up, she sent me like 6 patches, and I used all of them, all except for this one. But I thought, and I have a whole container of patches that now I can put on tags or covers or, you know, whatever I want. I thought it was pretty cute. Okay, I'm thinking on this one, here's our choices. We have a crown, that's pretty cute. Can't go too wrong with that. We have whatever this is. It's like it's almost like a pull, like a button pull or something. That's kind of cute. It's got little flowers on it. Let me know, should we do that? Maybe we should do both of them. They're both pretty cute. Let me grab I should have grabbed more of my bulb pins, but that's okay. I have silver, gold, black, and brown, and I grabbed the black ones for some reason. I don't know why. Hello, thank you for coming over and joining in. Appreciate it. So we're just gonna go ahead and hang these on here and see if we like that. Oh yeah, I think that's gonna be super cute. We'll hang it from the corner here. Here we go. I can always change out the bulb pin if I feel compelled to do so, but that's pretty cute. I'm not upset with that at all. I like that. Let me know what you think about that. Okay, let's move. So we've gotten 2 done so far. That's fantastic. Let's grab one of these ones. So this one has, I don't know, I never know if I should trim the strings from the sewing, but I tried to leave them on. It's really, again, like I'm a little too OCD for that, but I'm trying to like leave it there for interest. So this one's got some browns in it. We've got brown, yellow, yeah. So let's go with that sort of feeling. So we have this big moth. We also have these numbers that they're backwards, but I don't really care because I think it's interesting. So we could use these. There's a little bit of gold over them. I could peel some more of the paper away. Let me know what you think of the numbers. That's an option. And let's see what else. We also have, thank you, Cindy. I appreciate that. We also have this, you know what, this could look pretty cool. if we went ahead and added this wallpaper. So let's tear these ends just to make it a little more scruffy looking, right? There's that. I like it. Let's go ahead and add that. Again, I'm going to go in with my hot glue. Now this is vintage wallpaper scrap, which is so fun. All right, we've got that down. And then we could use one of the backwards numbers, like right here, just for interest. Let's see, let's play. Let's see if we were gonna do like a little collage. If we put this guy here tilted like that, and then, I don't know, I don't wanna force it. What if we did this tilted like that, and then we put a charm hanging over here? I like that idea. Let me grab my marker though, because I don't like the white on these butterflies. So I'm just gonna color that in real quick. And you don't have to be careful when you color these because like I'm using a metallic, which is, metallics are kind of translucent, believe it or not. So even if you get it, see, look, even if you get it on here, you don't even notice it that much, but it's enough to cover the white. And I just think it looks better if the white's covered. There, that looks so much better. All right, it's the small details, right? Okay. Hi, Jessie, how are you? How you doing? I see your new like little emoji thing. It's not an emoji, but I forget what it's called because you've been a member for 1 month. That's so fun. Thank you. Appreciate that. So I'm just doing up, I'm using up some scraps and scrap fabric and scrap paper and extra embellishments. They're all over the desk. I just figured we'd use whatever is on the desk. Let's use a charm on this. I think I have some butterfly charms. Let me have a look in our little charm box here. I see a butterfly, but maybe we don't want to double up on the butterfly. Maybe we want a different kind of thing. Yeah, because this is a moth. So let's have a look though. Ooh, we could do a wing. We could do a gold wing. Like a little gold wing right there. Okay, that's an option. We have this unique piece here. What's this? This might look cool. Hopefully you can see it kind of just hanging there, being awesome. Okay, that's an idea. Let me know if you like the wing or the abstract piece, and then I'll dig through for more. Oh yeah, we also have like this. It's a, oops, it could be square or diamond. I'd probably hang it from a corner so it would be kind of hang diamond-ish shape. Oh, I think I like that. Yeah, I'm doing good, Jessie. I'm in a great mood today. I mean, I'm usually in a good mood, but I feel particularly good today, which is a wonderful feeling. So I wonder how you're feeling. I know you've been going through some stuff. Let me know if you're starting to do any better with your vertigo. That's what it was. Let me know. Okay, I think I like the black. It's such a statement. So let me grab my bulb pin here. Oh, I'm going to market tomorrow, you guys. I'm taking my stuff to market. Isn't that fun? So it's actually, this one is great. It was free, so I didn't have to pay to to participate, so you can't beat that. And then it's literally right around the corner from my house. So I'm really excited about that. All right, I like that. I think that's fun. If you think I should switch it out for the what was it, a wing? Yeah, a wing or something, let me know. But I'm pretty happy with that. I kind of like it. See if I can switch. You know what? I just feel like I need to move the placement over though. Hold on. Something is not jiving for me here. Hang tight. Just a sec. Gonna move it over just a little bit. There we go. Okay, that's gonna be better. It was kind of hanging off the paper and I didn't really like that. Okay, what do you guys think of that? I think that came together good. Okay, that's 3 of them. Jessie, did you see the first 2? Let me show these to you. So here was the butterfly and flower one. And then, hold on, oh, here we go, yes. And then we did this one, which I'm gonna add little flatbacks, but I was saying to Cindy that my daughter took my gem tack. So it's outside and I don't feel like running to get it and leaving like, you know, all this dead air time. So anyway, there's the first two, and then here's the third one. I'm liking them so far. All right, let's do another one. Thank you, I appreciate that. Okay, let me read. Still having vertigo, oh geez, chronic, okay. The diamond looks good, oh I'm glad you like it. Thank you, I hope the market goes well too. At any rate, even if it doesn't, it'll be fun. It's close by, it was free. You know, it's not costing me anything but time, so I can handle that. All right, what does this one have inside? Let's have a look. We got some blue polka dots, some blue, so this is kind of a blue theme here. Yes, and then these girls. Here we go. This is what this one is. Okay, this is cute. This is an IRS, like a tax book from the 1970s. Naturally this color now because because it is. Okay, let's go ahead and decorate this one. We have the blue inside, so let's see what we can do. Oh, here we go. We have some blue flowers, and let's grab some blue trim. Maybe let's try this trim. What do you think? I mean, we have a lot of options, but that trim might be nice. Yeah, let's do this trim. I think that'll be nice. Okay. Yeah, trying to use up some of my stuff. Hey, are you crafting along, Jessie? Beautiful purples with the butterfly and flower. Let me back up my brain for a second. Butterfly. Oh, thank you. Yes, I think that was the little paper flip. Yes. I love that one. And somebody sent me those flowers in a Happy Mail. It was so nice of them. And they're very cool because they're like stiff. I think they used embossing powder on them, which just made them so cool. I've never used embossing powder. Jessie, have you ever used embossing powder? You have to let me know. I'm gonna leave a little on the edge. I'll cut it once I get this on here, but let's go ahead and get that on. I think that looks pretty cute so far. Andrew's making lunch, so if you hear something in the background, he is taking care of himself. Okay, we got that on. Now I wonder what I didn't grab for today's scrap using extravaganza was like my little scrappy scraps, because wouldn't it be cool to have like a little gingham under there? And I don't think I have any handy. Let me look in my cabinet. Bear with me just for like count to 15 and see if I can get these. I do have some scraps. They just happen to be in a box. Oh, and it's really heavy because it's super full. Holy cow, I got it though. All right, I'm gonna show you this box. This is just one of many scrap fabric boxes that I have, but I'm just gonna show it to you. Show you as much of it as I can. Ta-da! So much stuff in there. But I think it would be nice to put something under here. You did some embossing as a kid? Oh wow, that's cool. Yeah, so I don't know, she must have used the clear on it, and I don't know, it's very cool, very cool. I really like the texture of it. And that flower, I do believe, is the last one from the goodies that she sent me. So what do we think about using a little bit of this? This is from a little girl's dress. What do we think about using a little scrap of it under that? I mean, I kind of like that idea. Let me know if you like it. I'm gonna cut it. And we can always use it on something else if you don't like that idea. I love gingham anything, so it would be hard for me to not like it. I am going to make it a bit smaller though. I don't want the fabric to be the center of attention. I want the flower to be the center of attention. But we'll keep this handy because we'll probably use that. And then we could turn it sort of to the side like that. And let me make it just, I think, a little smaller. Let me take a little off the side. There we go. Now let's see how we like that. Oh, bye, Cindy. I wasn't sure if you were still here with us. Hey, I hope you have a wonderful weekend. And thank you for coming. I hope I'll see you again next week, okay? And have a great weekend, like I said. Enjoy. All right, my friends. Let's go ahead and I got some strays here. Let me get rid of them. Okay. Here we go. Let's try that again. I'm going to pull some of the fibers out, make it a little bit stringy if I can, or like not stringy, but like sort of fluffy on the edges. There we go. Almost there. Okay. All right, so if we set it like that, and then we set our flowers like that, what do you think? I think that's pretty cute. Now I have to do something there, but I think that's pretty cute. You like that? Let me know. Let me know if you like it. Okay. I'm going to do it. I'm committing. I am going to use my hot glue. Oops. So yeah, I used up a ton of scrap paper and a ton of scrap fabric, which was great. And it was the fabric that was just sitting in my desk, not in my desk, but in my cabinet. And it was just a pile and I wasn't doing anything with it. So it was great to just say, you know what, this is what I'm doing today. Okay, now let's get our flowers on there. Oh, you like it? Okay, good. And again, using the hot glue on here because it's going down onto fabric. Right, here we go. Nice. I think that's so super cute. Now, I do wonder if I have a blue, something blue to put up here that doesn't require gem tack, then I want to do that. Let me see. Let's take a little, we're just going to look in the sides here just to see what we have. I don't want to be redundant with the flowers. Looking to see if I had anything else. Not really, but check out this blue color. Hold on. It's, what do you think of that? Let me know your thoughts on that. And I also have white. Let me put a white one down. Oh gosh, that white looks good. Let's do that. Let's commit to that as well. That's cute. All right, this is going to be the fourth one done. Jessie, have you ever made, oh, hold on. I need to put a dab of glue right there. This is coming apart. Have you ever made like little scrappy pads like this? Great for using up your scraps. Super, super good. And then these can go in journals, or you could throw them in your purse. You know, you need like a little to-do list or whatever. So many fun little uses. All right, that one looks cute. Okay, I'm putting that aside in the done pile. That's 4 of them done now. How fun. You haven't. Oh, they're so fun. They're so fun because like you're just using up scraps, so you don't have to be like obsessed about it. Like it's just like whatever, just throw it together and have fun with it, and then it just turns out pretty anyway. Oh, now this color combo right here. Hold on, I am I am tied up in hot glue strands right now. Hold on one second. Oh my gosh. Okay. So I love this right here, and I think that that would look really pretty with some pink trim. And let me see, I have some that is, what do you think about the polka dot? Let me grab another one though. Ooh, I have rickrack. Hold on. Hold on. This is, I think the rickrack might be the way to go, but let's see. I do kind of like it. Let me know if you like the rickrack or the polka dot, which, you know, that those two pinks do go really nice together. So I don't object. Let me see what else. You know what? Let's pull out some other stuff. Let's Just pull out all the stuff. Okay. Now, let me take away the things I know it won't be. Okay. Okay, so I was thinking maybe this one, because it kind of matches. Oh, we could double layer. Okay, so if we did this, looks pretty, but then we covered it with either this, which does look very nice, or that. You like the rickrack? Okay. Do you like the rickrack with this plain one sort of underneath it? Here it is with the other one underneath, and then here it is without it. Ooh, I think I like it with it. It just adds that finishing touch. So, oh, I don't want to lose my flower. So I got these strands. Let me just clip these off real quick. Jesse, do you have plans for the weekend? You have to let me know what's going on. I got the market, and then Sunday, actually, I'm going to Orlando. We are meeting my son and his fiance, and we're taking Andrew, my other son, to SeaWorld to celebrate his birthday again. His birthday was last week, but we didn't get to see Brandon, so we're going to go ahead and do that, and that'll be a lot of fun. So I'm going to be wiped out by Monday. The market and then SeaWorld, and it's hot down here. So it's super hot, actually, and so we're just going to be completely dehydrated and wiped out. But it'll be fun. And I think what I'll have to do is plan on Monday, just laying on the sofa and editing videos all day. Just to sort of recoup some energy, you know? Did we decide? Oh, with the rickrack, sorry. Whew, I almost messed that up. All right, let's cut that. Nothing exciting for the weekend. Okay, well, you know, sometimes it's great to just have a nice, relaxing weekend, right? So yeah, I think it'll be fun. It's been many years since my kids were very young, since I, you know, went to SeaWorld with them. And Brandon had gone not too terribly long ago, and he said it's changed a lot from when they were kids. Well, he's 25 now, so I guess it would have, you know. And so it'll be kind of cool. It'll be kind of cool to see how it is going now. Where did our flowers go? Here they are. All right, this is coming along super pretty. Is my desk bothering you with too much stuff on it? Let me know. Some people like that. Some people, it's too much. Okay, let's put this here. I think it looks so beautiful. All right, let's do it. All right, here we are. Here we go. Looking pretty. Now it does need something, but I'm almost feeling like a pink gem or a flat back of some sort. Ooh, hold on. Let's have a look. Let me know your thoughts. I'm trying to think, what can I use that doesn't require the gem tack? But is this too redundant, this little flower? Oh, it's cute. The style works. Let me know. I like it. Oh, I also have a bow. We could, hold on, let me move this. Also could put a bow there. I mean, that's pretty cute too. Let me cut it off. Okay. Let me know if you like the bow or if you like this pretty little flower. You do like the flower? Oh, you went when you were 3. Okay, but not since. Okay, yeah. So I'll have a report to give, that's for sure. You like the flower. Okay, so I'm going to cut this piece off of it here, but I don't want to use my good scissors, so I'm going to use these ratty old scissors. All right, I think we'll be able to glue this with the hot glue. I'm hoping so. I think it'll get sort of all up in these metal parts and secure it pretty good. Okay. There. I think it'll hold it. Okay, that's pretty cute. I like it. It's pretty. Ooh, I do need to trim. Whoops. Can't leave these things hanging over the edge. It looks a little bit ridiculous. All right. There, look at that, 5 down. That is awesome. Okay, okay. Let's mix it up. Let's do this purple one. How about that? Okay, oops. So I think, yeah, this just has a lot of purples in it, which is nice. So let me see what's on my desk that has some purple fun. Oh, let's see what we have here. Oh, what's this? No, it's too big. All right, let's see. Let me move. Hold on. Geez, this is a hot mess express over here. Let me get some of this stuff back in the jar so I can actually see what I'm doing. Okay, that's better. Okay, let me move some of these over so you can see. Oh, this is a little Easter message. That's cute. What do you think about that? Let me know if you like that, and I'll keep looking for something that has purple in it. We also have this, and this says Celebrate America, and usually that's like red, white, and blue, but I'll tell you what, it goes really good with this fabric. I think I like that better. Hi, Scrapaholic. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate it. How are you today? Let us know how you're doing. Scrapaholic, we're using up some scraps. That's what we're doing today. And I used up a bunch of paper and a bunch of fabric and made these scrappy pads, which are so fun. And now I'm using like all this extra, what do we call these things? Extra embellishments that I have. And I've got these, I have a box full, but then I have all these folders full. So I want to use some of this stuff. So we're having fun doing that today. But I think the colors here just go so good. I think I'm going to dive in and do it. I'm diving in and doing it. We are committing. Let me make sure it's not a sticker though. Hold on. Oh, snap. I think it is. Hold on. Oh, I'm glad I checked. Oh, yeah, it is. Oh, so glad I checked. Still adding hot glue because it's going onto fabric. And I wouldn't expect a sticker to stick to fabric very well. All right, looking good. And now I'm thinking, let's put some thin trim right across the top. And I have one in mind right here. It's, oh, hold on. I got 2 choices. We might just go with this one. Let me know your thoughts. Okay, so the choice is, can you see the dark gingham in there? That's one of the choices. But because this says Celebrate America, it's kind of honor of 4th of July, I'm thinking we go with this dark blue and gold stars. Let's see. Oh, I'm glad you're doing well. Good, awesome. I like to hear it. What do you guys think of that? I know it's a lot darker, but it goes with the theme, so I kind of like it. Let's commit to it and get that glued down. This is so fun. It's going speedily, which I like. It's entertaining for me when it goes quick. Okay. And then the question is whether I want to add some sort of embellishment to it. I don't know if it needs it, but let me know if you have ideas of what I could add. Let me know. I don't have a number 4. I don't think I have a number 4. Hold on, let me look. I have a 5. That is not gonna work. Oh, geez, that's not gonna work. Thoughts, you guys? Oh, you like the stars? Okay, good. Let me grab the charms and just see. Let's see if we have anything that might look cute. Oh, let's see. Well, we're thinking purple. I do have some purple charms in there, but I don't think they'll work. All right, let me grab my other charm thing. Where did it go? Hang on, you guys. Where'd my other charms go? What in the world? Ooh, a button. Let's do a button. Then I don't have to worry about where the charms went. All right, let's pick a button. So let's see. I was thinking blue, but if we can kind of get a bluey purple, it might work the best. I'll put some up here, and I'll put it like right here, and then you guys can let me know what you think. I don't think I want to go with red. I'll put one up there though. These are kind of off red. Oh, I mean, it doesn't look bad actually. It looks better than that blue does. That's pretty cute. Okay. Oh, and white. White might be perfect. Let's see. Let's put a little white one there. Oh, maybe the white, you guys, it really pops off, right? Yeah. Let's do the white. Okay. Oh, there is a star though. Hold on, hold on. It's light blue. I think I still like the white better though. Let me see. Let me see if I have another star. Is there one in there? No. Okay. I think the white. I think we have to go with that. All right. I think we are. Oh, here's a blue one. Now here's a dark blue one. Hold on. That does not look bad. Okay, yeah, I'm like tossed up between the two. So there's a blue star. It's a little bit too small. And then there's our white button. I don't know. The button is just so classic, right? Let's commit to it. Okay, let's do that. Unless somebody comments in time before I get that glue down. I'll be watching. I don't know how long the delay is today. Oh, Jesse, you're going to be right back. Okay, sounds good. All right, here we go. I am going to use hot glue, so since I'm going to do that instead of the gem tack, I'm going to try to find my sandpaper and sand up the back a little bit. It's always good to do that to give your glue something to grab a hold of. All right. And then don't forget to, oops, geez, I just dropped it, probably in my trash can. Hold on. And it was in my trash can. Anyway, you have to make sure you wipe the dust off too. All right, here we go. I do prefer to use the gem tack on buttons. Well, if I'm not sewing them on. But in case you didn't hear, my daughter took my gem tack and I haven't seen it. So I'm either going to need to track it down or replace it. All right, that's looking cute. And I think that's the 6th one that we've done today. I really like how that came together. So let's do another one. That was fun. Let's see. Let's do, oh, let's do the napkin ones. That's different. We haven't done a napkin one today. All right, so let's do that. All right, so these have a lot of green and a lot of purple in them. And let me see if I can find a centerpiece that would go well with it. We do have some fabric. Let me see if I have some other fabrics that would look nice. What's inside? Let's see. Oh yeah, just really pretty florals, pinks, purples. So let's try to stick with that theme on the outside. And if I can find, ooh, what do you guys think about this? This would be kind of cool. Like over top of the napkin. I think we'll just go with that. Just a little scrap of it. You need to find some pretty napkins? I have a bunch of pretty napkins. I'll send you some. Email me at Jovi, Jovi, at, let's see, hold on. It's Jovi, Jovi, dot 50000 5 zeros @gmail.com. Give me your address and I'll send you some, because I have so many napkins. So if I get an email from you, I'll be happy to do that. All right, we are going to go ahead and tear this fabric. And I think this will be really cute on here. Not too much of it, just like this, so we can still see the napkin underneath. Oh my gosh, I love that. I love it. All right, we'll just do this, and then we'll snip another one, because we'll do both of these napkins the same. Napkins are fun to play with. Do you play with them very often? I like to do all kinds of things with them. As a matter of fact, I grabbed a little stack of mine because I want to do, you know, I'm hosting Masterboard Mayhem, and I'm going to do a napkin masterboard. That's going to be fun, right? Yes. Hey, Scrapaholic, do you know I'm doing a 5K giveaway? So if you didn't, check it out on my channel. I'm doing a 5K mystery box giveaway. It's all going to be crafty stuff. A lot of it's going to be handmade by me. And it's a fun challenge because you have to guess what's in the mystery box. And whoever gets the most guesses correctly wins the box. So if you would like to win, go check that out. Okay, I'm liking this so far. Are you liking it? I'm going to go ahead and start to tack this one down.
Hello, friends.
Oh, hi. Hey, Carl just came home, everybody. He's home from work early. Oh boy, he's going to be making a racket in the background probably. All right, let's get the rest of this glued down here. Okay. Oh, and the napkin on here, because I kept all the layers intact, it feels like nice. It's almost like squishy. I love the way it feels. We're going to go ahead and glue this one down too while we're at it. And then we'll figure out what we... Ooh, this glue gun is dripping. I think I'm going to have to switch out my glue gun. I mean, not right now, you guys, but I think I'm going to have to get a new one, because this one has just been... I don't know. I mean, I use the heck out of it. It's probably time. But it's just like, I feel like I'm in a web of glue all the time. And I don't know if it's the glue sticks or the glue gun. Let me know if you guys know. Because I don't feel like that used to happen to me, but now it's happening a lot. Oh, good. I'm glad you'll check it out. Yeah, it'll be fun. Join in. And then I always, you know, usually I pick more than one winner anyway. So, you know, it doesn't hurt for you to, you just never know. Okay, loving this so far. I'm trying to keep the strings intact on these, but they're driving me crazy. But okay, I'm going to try. I'm ignoring them. Okay, let's see what we can put across the top. Let's see. Do we have any purple? Oh, I do. I do have a couple of purples. Well, let's get to them. We have this one. That would look nice. It's plain, but that would look nice. We have some rickrack. It's a little too much, though, with this pattern. And then, let's see. We also have this. This actually would be super pretty. Okay. Actually, I wouldn't mind using this scrap up today. All right, let me unwrap a little bit of this for you. So check this out. We got this one. And then we have this one. And this one will, actually, we could combine them. That might, yeah, I like how the fabric pops too. It looks so good, right? Love that. So glad I pulled that out of the box. Okay, so I'm thinking, what if we did this and then we did this over top? Oh, I kind of like that, because over here, just on its own, it's kind of plain. It's just like getting lost. So let's do that. Gonna make some room here. Okay, I'm gonna cut 2 of these. So nice to use up some of my scraps. My scrap trims and scrap fabrics and all that. I love it. Oh, let me know about your glue gun situation. Do you have that same problems that I'm having? And the other thing it's doing is like, I'll press to make the glue come out, and then it will just keep running. And it didn't used to do that. Hi, Tammy. Thank you for coming over. I need to read your comment. Bear with me just a second while I get my trim down in place here. Okay, let me see what we got. Oh, hi, Gardens. Thank you for coming in. Tuning in, love to compare trims and decorate. Yeah, love it. It's so fun. Oh, hi, Natty. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate that so much. I'm using up some of my just spare trims and scraps and fabrics and all that kind of stuff, and it's a good feeling. Feels good to use them up, because even once I empty these jars, you know, once I use these, I have more to refill the jars. So I'm not complaining. Hey, I love it. I feel so blessed to have all these goodies, but sometimes we get a little overrun with them, right? So yeah, I'm just trying to use them or lose them. You know, when I started, I had nothing, but then I go to the thrift store, and you know, if I like it, I get it, and then pretty soon, before you know it, you got lots of stuff. All right, that's looking nice. I like it. Let me do the other one, then we'll trim the edges, and then we have to decide on what we're going to put in the center of our fabric. But yeah, troubles with my glue gun. I'm not super happy with it lately. I have to switch it up. Okay, let me read comments here. You are making cookies. Oh my goodness, yum, yum. Oh, they sound so cute, like a nest. Oh my gosh, that's so adorable. Gardens, if you're a member of my Facebook group, I would love for you to share a picture of those. I would love to see them. And if you're not, but you'd like to share a picture, it's Creating with Jovi, Journals and Crafts. And you can go there, and then I'll just accept you. And I would love to see your cookies. That sounds so wonderful. I love that. Okay, we're trimming up these edges, and then we're gonna decorate the fabric part, right? Okay, looking good. Let me get these little extra pieces off. Okay, all right, there we go, looking nice. All right, so what are we gonna put? Gotta think about this. What are we putting in here? It's really busy. So, hold on, I'm trying to catch up with, oh, you're rolling some cookies and listening. Okay, very good, very good. I really want to see them. You must join, you must share with me. So fun. All right, what are we putting in the center here, guys? Okay, I was thinking, actually, these would make a nice little statement piece. Let's try one on for size. Now, this one just happens, I don't think the color's right, but it happens to have a ladybug on it. And actually, the color's not bad. I'm gonna let you guys tell me your thoughts. Ooh, we have a green one with a ladybug. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let me know your thoughts, guys. Oh, and I have a blue one with a ladybug. Hang tight, hang tight. So let me know if you prefer, which colors that you prefer. And actually, this pops better than the blue. So I have to admit, I am a little more partial to these two because this pops off. But let me know. Do you think they're cute? Oh, you like my bracelets? Thank you so much. And hello, Corn. I made these myself. Are you proud of me? I'm proud. Well, actually, hold on. That's a lie. I made this one, and I made this one, and I made this one. And this one, when I went to my last market, me and a lady traded. She gave me this bracelet, and I gave her one of my mixed media pieces. You're proud of me. Thank you. So, but I think I'm going to have to restring them. I used just one layer of the stretchy cord, and I don't know how strong they'll be for like a long time. I had never made them before, so I wasn't sure. But then I noticed on hers, she doubled her cord. So I thought, oh, maybe I should have doubled mine. You know, I don't know. I have no idea. So let's, okay, you like the flowers. Okay, perfect. Let's just commit to gluing those down. Love this. Look, so cute. Oh my gosh. Oh, this glue gun, it is driving me. I gotta see, I had another glue gun and I hope I kept it because I can just switch them out if I did. Okay. I love them. So this is 7, 8. We've done 8 of these today. Now, when I find my gem tack, I'll probably put like a little flat back gem up there. I don't want anything to compete with this, but it might be nice to have a little something up there. I do have charms, but let's actually, hold on a sec. Let's have a quick look-see. You do double cord. Thank you for letting me know that, Tammy. All right, so when these start to get a little loosey-goosey on me, and they're starting, I'll go ahead and redo them. I'll just restring them and double cord them. Okay, so glad that you guys verified that with me. I appreciate that. So let's see what we've got here. This is definitely like garden feels. I do have, okay, the one thing I have that's purple is a peace sign. Let me know yay or nay on the peace sign just hanging from a bulb pin. Let me know if you like that. Let me see what else. Actually, hold on. We got green. And then, hold on. I have the tree of life. I mean, that might be a little too busy. Actually, I don't know. It's kind of pretty with the gold. Ooh, I have a turtle. That's so cute. All right, I'm just gonna put some charms out here. You guys let me know the ones you like, and then we'll go ahead. Oh, I have another peace sign actually that's gold. That might look pretty too. Okay, yeah, let me know. I'm just putting them out here. Call them out by name and let me know your thoughts. And while I'm waiting for feedback, I'll put a few more out. Hopefully you can see them. Oh, my arm's in the way. You probably can't see them. You'll be listening and working. Aww. Oh, thank you for pushing the thumbs up. I appreciate that always. Hi, Jessie. I'm so glad you're back. You like the peace sign in orange because it'll pop, right? You got the pop going on. All right, I think I like it over on this one. Let's move these over. So you like this one over here? Okay, let's do it. Now, can I use a ball pen with this guy? Why does this thing look dirty? Where did this come from? Hold on a second. That's gonna make me crazy. I gotta fix that. Hang on, guys. I can't have a dirty bead on my stuff. I just can't do it. So maybe that was done in manufacturing. I don't know, but can't have it. Okay, I think that looks better. I don't know. Okay, it does look better. All right. It looks old. Indeed, it does. It's probably actually from the 60s. I don't know that for a fact, though. So if we did this, oh, that might hang. Okay, hold on. Let's try it. Let's try it. Because I don't feel like getting my jewelry stuff out and, you know, putting one of those eye pins in it. Is that what they are? Tammy, you sound like you make jewelry. You know the name of it. Okay, so if we just kind of do that, just let it be fun and let it hang there and be what it is. What do you think? I don't know. Do you like that or should I glue it down? I'm tempted to glue that. So you guys let me know. And then over here, I'm grabbing another bulb pin and I am gonna do, I'm really tempted to do the sunshine or the tree of life. What do you guys think? Sunshine or tree of life? Let me get these out of the way so they're not confusing the picture here. Maybe leaning towards the tree of life. What do you guys think? I like the gold with the purple and greens. So I'm gonna put that on there. I can always switch it out. Oh yeah, this is the back. And then, wait, I think, hold on. No, that's the back. Okay. And then let me know if you think I should glue the other peace sign down. It'll sit better. It'll sit prettier, I think, if I glue it. I want to make sure I went through paper. I don't want to... No, I need to come down a little further. Hold on, guys. Okay, the tree. Okay, got it. Perfect. And then let me know about gluing it. Oh, you just made things. Okay, okay. You're like me then. You don't know the name of it until you read it or come across it or something. Yeah, I get that totally. All right, good. We got our tree of life. I love that. And then I'm thinking, let's pretend we're gluing this down. Let's take it off of the ball pin. It's pretty chunky, so it's not laying like super nice. You know what I mean? So let's do this. And then this way, if we glue it, we can put it right in the center. Wait, I think I have it upside down though. Does it go like this, you guys? Let me know. Peace. Let me know. If it's, oh, it might go like this, like peace, right? Does it go like this? Y'all are gonna need to let me know. Okay, I'm gonna give you a second on that. And hold on, Jessie, you got a channel? Yes. Yes, Jessie does. Yes, she does. Okay, let me know if this is upside down or not. Oh, either way. Okay, perfect. Okay, then I'm just gonna glue it like this. Try not to make a total mess with the glue. Just a little mess. And there we go. Cute. Cute, cute, cute. Oh man, I'm loving these. So now what are we up to? 11? Maybe 11. Jessie, can you believe I'm up to 11? Oh my gosh. Oh good, I did it right. Thank you, Jessie, for checking that out. Awesome. Thank you, Natty. Appreciate that. Okay, so let's do a couple more. If you guys are up for it, let's do it. Can't believe I've been on for over an hour already. It doesn't feel like it. This is so much fun. And you guys are so much fun. Okay, let's do, we've been having some bright ones, which I love, believe me. And I'm wondering if we should switch gears and get sort of more, like this is more rustic looking, see? So, but it's got the satin, so it's elegant rustic. So let's dive into one like this, right? And already, actually, we could do a sewing pattern thingy. I do want to put this down on one of these. Hold on, rustic, we're gonna hold on. We're gonna go ahead and grab this baby and flip it over. Oh, it's got a guitar. Hold on, hold on. Got too much rustic, too much rustic. Okay, what's this? Purple, okay, combo, nice combo. All right, I'm thinking, what if we, oh yeah, what if we put this, oh my gosh, I love it. Okay, I know this is 1977, how much do you love that? I know this is supposed to be the back, but it's bigger, it's the bigger piece. And so I'm thinking about like having this be the, oh gosh, I'm so torn. 39 cents. Nothing costs 39 cents anymore. That's amazing. I'm torn of which side to put which on. I guess it doesn't actually matter. Anyway. Hi, Penny. How are you, girl? Thanks for coming. What we making? Okay, so I made, let me show you this. You're going to love it. I made all these scrappy pads out of fabric and scrap paper and scrap parchment paper. And so we're embellishing them. We're using some of our embellishment scraps up. And so I had this from 1977, you probably heard, and I'm gonna put this over one of them. And so I think I'm just gonna glue it down and not obsess about which is the front and which is the back. I want to obsess about it, but I'm not going to allow myself to do that. Right? I can't allow myself to do that. There's no wrong answer. Oh my gosh, Tammy, from the 40s and the 60s. That's delicious. I actually, a friend of mine gave me some hot rod magazines from the 50s, and I've been going through them and using them, and I love them. I just recently made a journal with a bunch of the images. I'll be sharing a flip through of that maybe the end of this month. I can't remember. I got so many videos already scheduled, I can't even remember anymore. Okay, loving this, right? So, what goes the best with like sewing stuff? I think rickrack does. So, do I have some? Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, but it's the wrong color blue. Okay, I got some blue rickrack. Well, teal. I got some yellow. Ooh, love yellow. Okay, let's get the yellow out. Okay. Oh, it's a couple of different sizes. Okay, and then I might have, gosh, can't believe there's none in there. Now, none of those are really going to work, I don't think. Let's see. Now, we need blue. Let me see if I have blue rickrack. Not in my bottle stash, but in my actual stash. Well, oh, you know what I do have that'll work? Oh, holy cow. The next best thing is gingham. Absolutely. Yeah, so Tammy, I love the idea that you have, gosh, from the 40s. That's really delicious. You've been tucking pieces into your journals. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, that's so cool. Color-coded jars. Yes, thank you. That's how I do it. And it helps keep me organized, and I just love it. And plus, they look delightful, don't they? Love them. All right, well, let's go ahead and get this onto, oh, I don't want to cover the fact that it says 1977, so we'll just go like right below it so we can still see that. Or we could just put it up at the top and not worry about covering the bottom. I could put it right here. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, I'm thinking, unless you guys have a better suggestion. Oh yeah, get the jars going. These are mason jars. You know, got them at Walmart, like whatever, for next to nothing. And they're great. They got the tops. And then these ones, these were some blue ones. And look how I decorated them. Aren't they so pretty? Look. It was so fun to just do it. These I have my flowers and stuff like that in. I didn't decorate the tops of my trim ones, but yeah, I get it. I'll tell you what, it keeps it organized, and I love it. I love it. I just grab it and go. All right, I am going to go ahead and get this trim on here. I think that's an okay spot. I'm not covering up too much of our vintage deliciousness, right? Oh, that's cute. It would look cute down at the bottom too. I just don't want to cover. Okay, let me give this a little trim here. And over here, just the tiniest trim. And then now we have to, oh gosh, I don't think we even have to do it right there. That's too good. It's just already too good, right? Okay, so is this one done? Are we calling this one done? Top is pretty, thank you. Thank you, Jessie, too, yes, thank you. We could use, oh, no, it's not done, my friends. Hold on a second. I have this whole thing of like, look, sewing charms. These were given to me, by the way. I have a friend, well, extended family member that used to junk journal, and she doesn't anymore. And she gave me all these charms. Can you believe it? I know. So let's go ahead and grab a ball pen. And I might end up switching this one out for silver ball pin at some point, but for now, this is what I have on my desk. And let's add one because this is total cuteness. Oh my gosh, those scissors are fabulous. Yes, let's do these scissors, right? Do you think silver? Oh, the silver would be nice with the gingham. Hold on. We probably should do the silver, even though I do like these. Let me know if you think. Hello, Lori. Welcome. How are you, my friend? Yes, Jessie, I agree. I love the scissor charms. Oh my gosh. Yes, Tammy Penny does have a channel. She does. Okay. Gosh. You know, I know that the silver goes better, but these just, I don't know. I'm going to go with the dark ones unless you guys say, no, go with the silver. But otherwise, I'm going to pop this through here. Hopefully. It had to go through the paper too. And so Lori, happy Friday, girl. So it's been a while since you came on. I'm so happy to see you, my friend. All right, my friends, here we go. What do you guys think? I like it. So cute. So what is this? 12? Number 12, I think. All right, let's do another one. And then, oh yeah, let's go rustic. Remember, we were getting ready to go rustic, and then I rudely interrupted myself, and you know how that goes. Me staying focused is a miracle. So, you know. But you guys are here for the chaos, right? I think you are. The chaos and the laughter. Okay, what do we got? We got some rusticness going on. So we have this vintage, whatever this is, ticket thing. And, ooh, we have a backwards number, but we could make it frontwards. Let me tear away some of the paper. This was, just so you guys know, this was modeling paste done on butcher's paper. And so it's kind of a cool texture. And, you know, just kind of something a little bit different to play with. All right, so if we have this, we move this up here. We got our number 5, which I will go over with some gold marker, bronze, something like that. And then do we have a rustic trim? That's not something I keep hold of very much, but the blue with the stars I think would look good. Yeah, I'm going to commit to that because I do like the way that looks. So let's get that on there first. All right, hold on. I'm behind in comments, so bear with me, everybody. Hopefully you're just talking amongst yourselves, having a nice, wonderful, happy Friday conversation. All right, I'm going to cut this to size. And this one. There we go. Okay, let me catch up on. Oh no, Lori, you're sick. Oh no, I'm so sorry. Oh, you know, it has been the craziness, Tammy. Hell yeah. I do hope you feel better, Lori. I'm sorry that you're not well. But hopefully you're home, and well, you are home clearly, but hopefully you're able to, you know, take care of yourself and get some pampering in. I do hope that for you. Let's go ahead and put a little extra brown on this piece here. And you know what we could do? We could put a little extra on here too. Just, there we go. That looks nice and dirty. There we go. And now, where'd my 5 go? Let's go ahead. Let's figure out how we want to do this. I almost feel like we need like one more piece. Oh, here we go. We got keys. Let me see. This one's a little bit big. Ooh, that'd be nice. Oh, no, that's nice across the top. Okay, we got the key across the top. And then we can move this down just a little bit, and then we'll put the 5 here. How does that look, guys? Or we could do the 5 over here, not to cover the authentic writing from all these long days ago. Wish there was a date on here. Oh, hold on. It says February 4th, 1966. I love it. Ah, that's awesome. That's so cool. Okay. This was sent to me by my pen pal, so that's fun. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and glue that into place. Almost hate to cover the date, but I'm not obsessing about it. We are getting it on the page. We are doing it. Okay. Here we go. Gluing it. Hopefully that glue's not sneaking through the fabric. No, we're good. Okay. Now let's get our number 5 down. Oops, drippy gun. I gotta switch this gun out, you guys. Oh my gosh. I used to love this hot glue gun. I just think it's just met its last days, I guess. I don't know what's going on with that thing. All right, we're getting our number 5 down here. And then I'm gonna color that in with this bronze pen here. Nice and dirty, yeah. Okay. All right, let me color. Oh, you know what? I might have to go in with a different pen that has maybe just a little more shine on it or something. But let me get it colored in. We'll see. We'll assess the situation. All right. Yeah, I think I might like an extra pop. Let me see what I've got. Let me see. I do have this. Let's give this a try. Okay. Oh, I think this is going to help it pop a little bit. Okay. It's a little brighter, right? Do you see it? See how it's a little bit brighter? I love these markers. I got these on clearance. I don't even remember where. Paid next to nothing for them, and man, do I use them. I love them. And they have this like nice tip. Do you see how pretty that tip is? Love it. Works so good. Okay, I like this. Let me go around the outside and try to get that white paper not white. There we go. I think that's coming along nicely. Okay. So Lori, guess you don't have plans for the weekend. I'm gonna get you caught up on my plans. I have a market tomorrow. And then Sunday, we're meeting my son Brandon in Orlando to celebrate Andrew's birthday, and we're going to SeaWorld. So I have a action-packed weekend. I'm just gonna go in, you guys, and just put a little line across here. And I think I'll do one here too. Just adding a little extra color to it. What do you guys think? I like that. I'll do the same right here. I like that. I like that little extra pop of color. Man, what a difference that makes. Let's go down the edge. Yeah, love it. So far, I haven't, knock wood, so far I haven't gone out of the lines. Oh yeah, I love that. All right, one more, guys. Wish me luck that I don't mess it up now on the last one. Nope, all good. Look at that, guys. Let's go ahead and get the key pinned down. Oh, thank you. Oh, I will let Andrew know you said happy birthday. I appreciate that. I know Andrew's your Facebook friend. So funny. Yeah, let's add the key. Now, I would really like to use gem tack on this, but I'm gonna go ahead and get it down with hot glue and hope it stays. If it doesn't, that's okay. I will come back with a heat gun and flatten the hot glue and then add the gem tack and redo it if I need to. Might not need to. You know, this might hold it perfectly fine. We'll see. I don't expect it to be quite honest with you though. Now the other thing, actually, you know what the smarter thing to do is, and this is what I actually probably will do, is get some bronze colored thread and then just put a needle up through here and down through there and then up through here and then down through there, and that won't go anywhere. And so I'll do that before I either put it in a journal or whatever it is that I'm going to do with it. What do you guys think of that one? Do you like it? I like it. I think it looks pretty cool. I'm having such a good time. Should I stay on? Let's stay on for a little longer. I'm just having such a good time. So sometimes by this time I'm exhausted, but I'm feeling pretty good. I must have eaten really healthy yesterday or something. Man, I've been on fire today. Let's have fun with this one. Let's see, definitely got some rustic stuff going on. Do I have anything else rustic on my table? Let's find out. Let's have a look. Let's see what we have. I mean, I have a lot on the table, but I know there's not that much rustic stuff. But we could do, what do you think? I mean, that definitely goes with this vibe, right? Definitely. Okay, let's just play with that. Oh yeah. And we have this out on the table, so you can't go wrong with that. Although, now that I put that there, it makes me see that this tail is kind of more of a purple color. Let me get this gingham out of here. There we go. Let's try this darker one. Oh, I think that one looks better. We could do one at the top and one at the bottom, and then push that up a little bit. What do you guys think of that? Do you like that? I might go for that. All right, I'm gonna cut this here, and then cut it here. And then you know what I'll do? Oops, geez. I'll probably go over it with blue marker and just blue that up a little bit, even the tail. I don't really love that it's purple, so I can always fix it. Oh, what happened with Natty? Hold on. Oh, I don't see it. You like the dark tammy? Okay, good. Okay, let's do it. Let's go, people. Let's go. This is great. Okay. So glad you guys came over for some scrapping fun. This is great. What's going on this month? Oh yeah, doing a collab with Cindy A. Lewis. So I want you guys to check that out if you have time. You can join in too. It's open collaboration. And there's freebies on my Facebook group. So feel free to go over there and grab them. There's going to be one new freebie each Thursday. If time is pressing, I'll put mine out on Friday night, but going for Thursdays. It is called the Cindy and Jovi's Spring Collab. And we're making some spring journals. So I hope you join. What else is going on? Oh yeah, on the 6th, I'll be part of Give a Scrap, which is hosted by Angela, the traveling crafter. So fun. I'm very, very excited to share with you what I made, you guys, because I used, okay, I was going to say all, but that would have not been true. About 97%. All scraps, garbage, thrifted, used, recycles, whatever. And I'm really excited to share with you. So let me make sure it's not a sticker. So yeah, check that out. Oh, it is a sticker. Holy cow, I'm glad I checked. So be sure to check that out. I can't wait for you to see it. It's my first, what I would say, true, well, I don't want to give it away, never mind. I'll leave the suspense for you guys. What else is going on this month? Masterboard Mayhem. Yes, join in on that if you'd like. Oh, and Lori, if you're still here, I'll mention to you that I joined in on your Crazy Washi Wednesday, but that video won't come out for a little while, but I did record it the other day, just so you know, and I'm very excited to share with you what I made. Okay, my friends, this is looking really good. Let's get our blue marker and let's blue this up a little bit. I'm not going to get crazy with it. Just want to add a little bit of darker color. I think that makes a difference. And we'll do some down here, maybe on the tips here, just to cover up some of the purple. Oh yeah, I do think that's making a difference. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah. I'm gonna leave it because if I go too much, it'll mess it up, and I don't want to mess it up. Let's trim this to size. And then, can you guys think of anything that we should add to this, like up in here? Ooh, let's add a charm. Let's do that. That'll be fun, right? What do we have in the arsenal here? Well, the eagle has wings. We could do an eagle wing charm. Ooh, I actually like that. Got feathers. Oh, you guys are gonna have to give me opinions. I'm just gonna put these down. Oh, this one's more of a bronze color. Look at that. Oh, I think I like that. But let me know if you like the bronze, and you gotta say bronze, or if you like the feather. They're large, so it could go over here on the side. And then we have just these regular, more, well, they're bronze too, but this is like a red bronze. So let me know. Let's see what else. These were all given to me as well. so fortunate. This is quite a large silver one, but I don't think we're going silver. Okay, let me see. I'm reading feedback here. Oh yeah, Lori. I try. I try when I can. It's busy. Dark looks perfect, and Tammy likes the feather. Okay, well let's go for the feather, which I'm assuming is that one. And it is nice and big, actually. I do like that. I'm going to switch the silver ball pin out for a black one. There we go. All right, now I'm thinking over on the side, kind of, right? Let's get that in there like this. And there we go. That looks good, you guys. I like that. I like that. Do you guys like it? Yeah, I think that looks pretty cool. Okay. All right, one more, and then I'm going to show them all to you because I've lost count now. So let's see what we got. We got like pastel-y ones, and we got, ooh, the black and white vintage. And then we have all of these, which are like, I don't know. They're just all kinds of everything. And we have these. These don't even hardly need anything. Ooh, this one could use something. Okay. What do we got inside? Oh yeah, this is kind of country. Sort of a darker feel to it. Okay, let me see if I even have anything. We could do another 4th of, ooh, hold on a second. Before we commit to a 4th of July one, what would happen if we took this frame and we put it on here? But if we take the frame and we put it on and then we put something underneath of it, it's going to cover this fantastic doily. But oh my goodness, does that look good? It does look good. Oh my. Okay, I'm committing to it. Okay, I'm not going to obsess about what it's covering. Okay, we can use our regular glue, which we can if I can find it. Okay, I'm looking around. Here it is. I did find it. That's amazing. Here we go. It took me a sec, but all right. So I wanted to mention to you guys, in case you were not here when I mentioned it the first time, I took this doily right here, and look, it's nice and like thick because I took it and I wanted to get rid of some Elmer's glue because it's garbage and I don't like to play with it. So I was like, but I couldn't throw it away because I don't have the heart to do that either. Oh my gosh, you guys, my camera is crooked. How long has it been sitting like that? I'm so sorry. I'm wearing a pink shirt today and my floral pants. Anywho, anyway, Elmer glued it, and man, that came out so cool. All right, so I'm putting this down right here. You guys should have told me, Jovi, your lap is showing. Oh man, I must have hit that wire sometime, and I don't even know when that was. Anyway, yeah, because my wire goes like right here, and it's literally right in front of my face, and I hit it all the time when I'm live. Oh right, where'd that frame go? Hold on, is it here? Oh, you guys have lost the frame. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Let me see if it's in this pile of stuff. No, it's not. Do you guys see it on my desk? What in the... Oh my gosh, it's right here. Okay. Here we go. Let's glue this down. I'm loving that. That looks good. I don't think these are stickers, right? No. Okay. All right, this is so fun, you guys. I feel so good about getting a lot of these scrappy pads done. Oh my gosh, that looks gorgeous. Okay, we need to get some trim across the top. I'm thinking pink, so I want your guys' opinion again. We could go with this very bright pink gingham. No, a rickrack, which does give a little pop. Check that out. That's pretty. What else do we have? Ooh, here we have a soft one here. Let's see. Is this too soft? Let's find out. Oh man, it is pretty. What if we did that, which is gorgeous, and then did the rickrack on top? What do you guys think of that? Oh, you didn't notice? Oh, thank God. I don't know why that made me feel so vulnerable. Isn't that weird? It made me feel so vulnerable. That's so strange. Anyways, I'm gonna cut this, and I think we'll do the double layer, okay? All right, here we go. All right, here we go, guys. Super, super pretty. Love it. Oh no, this glue gun, it is driving me mad. It just dripped all over something that it shouldn't have dripped on. I'm getting ready to say goodbye to that thing. Oh man. Oh man, that is so pretty, you guys. Okay, should I put something like in the center or off to the side? I'm gonna cut. You guys can let me know your thoughts on that. Oops, hold on a sec. I better flip it over. There we go. Okay. Oh my gosh, so pretty. I love it, love it, love it. So good. All right, so we're thinking about an embellishment. And let's see. Let's see what we have in our little arsenal here. I'm going to move this over so you can look with me. I have some fashionista things. I don't know if that really applies. Let's see. Oh, hold on. There's something down there which has prettiness. What is this? Ooh, you guys. What do you guys think of that? Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. It was just hiding under there. Let's just have some fun and add that. I think that's gorgeous. Yeah, let's do it. It's very unique. I love it. All right, let's grab a bulb pen. I'm gonna put that on there. The mirror is cute. The mirror is cute. Thank you, my brain, I had to get there. I do love that mirror. Yes. Adorable. Where did I even get that? I think my friend or my extended family member gave me that too. I'm going to try to push this together a little bit closer to make sure it doesn't come undone. See if I can do it with my fingers. Don't have my pliers here at the table. Hopefully that'll hold. If not, I'll go back and do it. Oops. I do love this piece though. This is fun. I guess it probably used to be a necklace or an earring. Super cute. Make sure it's over here. Don't want it too close to the edge. Oof. Okay, hold on. That is giving me a time. Let me get my pokey tool out. My friend Pam made this pokey tool for me. What's her channel name? Let me think now. Pamela? Gosh, why can't I remember her channel? She hasn't been on in a really long time, that's why. Okay. Super cute. These ball pins can be a little awkward, but I'm just gonna pretend that it's not. There we go, that's perfect, just like that. Oh my goodness, what do you guys think of that? I think it looks so pretty. Although I hung it on there backwards. Hold on, let me switch it. Let me switch it around. Of course. Okay, there we go. Now it's beautiful. I love it. Should hang over here, but you know. Maybe I'll put like a little piece of lace right here at the end and it'll keep it like over here. But isn't that pretty? I love mini chandelier. Yes. Yes. Okay, so let's have a quick look at everything we made today. And we'll go from last to first. So clearly that's the last one. And then we did our patriotic one. And then we did our vintage one. Very cool. Gonna move them over. Oh yeah, we did our sewing one with our scissors. So cute. Let me get these scissors in the right spot. There we go. I love that. Oh yeah, and then these were so fun too. These are napkins, in case you guys didn't know that this fabric here is napkin and this is actual fabric. And then we did another sort of 4th of July one, but not in traditional 4th of July colors. And then we did a nice elegant one. So pretty. I love that. That's so gorgeous. And then we did a blue one, kind of our blue theme. Love that. And then we did this one with the butter. Now it's a moth, with the moth and our darker colors. It's kind of nice. And then we did this one, nice spring one, and put these little charms on. So cute. Some of these I'll go back and I'll add some flat backs when I get a hold of my gem tack. And then this was our very first one, was it? Hold on, is it? Was this our first one? I guess it was. I felt like there was another one that was our first one, but that's okay. Probably one of these was our first one. Anyway, how fun, right, you guys? Thank you guys so much for being here and hanging out. And yeah, thank you. I just appreciate all of you coming over and spending time with me. I appreciate it so much. Go check out my giveaway if you want to win a mystery box full of goodies from me. And have a wonderful weekend. Thank you, Tammy. Thank you, Jessie. Thank you all. Yeah, I hope everyone has a fun weekend too. And I'm going to put that in the chat. I am typing. There we go. Okay, you guys. Hopefully I'll see you next week, okay? Oh, and if you live in Pinellas County, come to the market tomorrow and meet me in person. That would be amazing. Okay, guys. Bye. Oh, yes, thumbs up. Thanks. Thank you, Gardens, for mentioning that. I appreciate it. Bye, guys.